Hey there, Cappy. Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. For those of you who are joining for the very first time, I hope you find today's reading useful. If you are returning, thank you so much for being here. I am sending you all of my love. I am so grateful to be connecting with you once again. So Cap, this reading is for any and all Capricorn placements, so please take this reading as it resonates. Since this is a general reading, it won't resonate for everyone. If you find that today's reading does resonate with you and your situation though, there will be an extended reading, which you can find the link for that extended in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section below. In the extended reading, we will go into the person that you are connecting with, their feelings for you, their intentions towards you, some additional guidance for you moving through the situation, as well as what the long-term outcome is between you and this person. This reading can be applied to any and all situations, including love, career, and personal growth. And with that, Cap, we're going to jump right into your reading. So we're going to start off first with some oracle cards just to get an idea of the themes and people at play. Then we're going to jump into the full Celtic cross-spread using the tarot, which we will clarify using a second tarot deck. And then we're going to close the reading off with actually a couple more readings, a couple different decks. I was pulled to change up the decks used a little bit in your reading today, Cap. Two decks that I haven't touched in a very long time. And it's interesting because when I consulted Spirit, a little bit questioning if, kind of questioning what there is in that, because it's been a while since I've read with those cards, and the meanings can be a little convoluted. And Spirit reassured me that I would be led through the reading. So it's really interesting, Cap. I'm not sure what that means, but we're going to jump right in and see what kind of layers come up. So right off the bat, Cap, what I am noticing is that a lot of things right now are up in the air. There's a lot of conflict, different paths being shown to you right now. The one that is at the center, the focal point of everything, it's almost as if this has been a long-winded journey that you've been through, either with a person or an event, right? Because the energies can come in the form of people or events. This is something that you have been perusing for a while. It's been very complex. There have been twists and turns along the way, because there's conflict, chaos and conflict and pathway. There's something here about the path that has not been easy, but more than that, it has almost come through with certain surprises. It's almost like I feel like there are a lot of messages coming through, Cap. There's a lot of, it's very overwhelming. It's very overwhelming. It's very overwhelming. It's not just a feeling of being lost. It's a feeling of knowing with your heart what the direction is, but then asking Spirit, why then, if this is the path, are you making this so difficult? There's almost a level of blame. There is a level of, if it's meant for me, then why is it so hard? There were messages involved, some kind of, it feels like when it comes down to Spirit and your prayers, you've been communicating with God, Goddess, your spirit guides, your guardian angels. There's been a lot of back and forth communication, just trying to understand what is the point of all of this. I do see that there's somebody that you're connecting with here in the 3D, okay? There is a very important connection. You may own a house with this person. You may be married to this person. As far as the mutual attraction to this person, or just a mutual, you and this person feeling the same. This can be a very stable, long-term friendship, even a blood relative, where some kind of commitment is shared, a long-term commitment is shared. If this is a new person, this is somebody with whom you see the possibility of having something very strongly committed with in the long term. This can also be just you, Cap. I'm seeing like a 50-50 split. For 50% of you, you are connecting with either an old person or a new person, and the other 50% are very, very much entrenched in this spiritual journey. It could be life purpose, because we have toil and labor here. This could just be about where you're putting your time, your effort, where you're working, what works. Underneath that, we have the Lovers. You could be connecting with a Gemini or have a very strong Gemini placement. This could be about whether you want to put the work into a connection, or for others of you where you have already dedicated yourself, you are connecting with somebody who is now at a point where they have to make this decision because there has been a need to move. Something very oriented to reality in terms of the physical reality is forcing somebody's hand to make a decision because changes need to be made. I'm seeing letters of resignation. I'm seeing divorce papers being finalized. This is 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but not just in terms of moving physically. This is spiritual. This is a tremendous shift in a direction that now, if someone's been avoiding something, if they've been avoiding the topic, if they've been avoiding giving an answer, they cannot avoid it anymore. So this communication, either with God or spirit, the universe, goddess, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, whoever you pray to, this communication has been ongoing. If this is a pivotal change here in the physical, this is something that has been prayed for. I'm getting for some of you, Cap, please take it as it resonates. I am getting for some of you that if you asked for more on your plate, then be grateful that you can eat. Something like that. It's this feeling of shifting your perspective and realizing that you asked for this. And so the problems that come with this need to be addressed with the perspective of these are blessings, not inconveniences. And this may come in the form of a person. Okay, there is growth here. There is something being released in order to make room for something else. Very scorpionic energy. Treasure Island with change. This is about the need to reveal what is under the hood. Treasure Island indicates that underneath the foundation, where you may not see on the front of something that there is value, or that there is love, or that there is some meaning, value, there actually is. It's about taking the time to look at the details and realize that there is more than meets the eye when it comes to an opportunity or a person or a situation. And this has something to do with change. This could indicate the distance between you and somebody as a result of movement, physical movement, emotional changes. Someone may be undergoing quite a lot. I'm hearing therapy. There could be quite a lot of just internal developments being made. And because of that, there is either a distance from communication with this person altogether, or a distance in who you know this person to be. Something is changing. This person, the event, yourself could be changing. The reason there are so many cards that I had to pull for this despair energy is because it all feels very interconnected. Despair was the last card pulled, and it was the 4th card pulled. So there's this temptation here, Cap, to be stuck in this headspace of lack. And the reason for this has something to do with this very important connection, the need for one that is already present, one that is being released. Okay, this where it's not another person external to you. This is a version of yourself that you are striving to become. But this is something very solid, and what is causing this despair is gift. So there is something about an opportunity, something for some opportunity for growth, or an offer from someone. This could be someone saying, I love you, or having the job offer of your dreams, or meeting the person of your dreams, and it doesn't feel like the right time because someone is still figuring something out. This is not an easy path. I'm not seeing a breakaway. Okay, so Cap, I hope I'm making sense. There is a shift. There are endings for some of you in terms of like divorce, separation, leaving an old job behind. But in terms of the journey at large, this is not about the ending. The ending itself is actually not the point. It is that what this ending is indicating to you is the point at which this shift is irreversible. Okay? There is a shift occurring right now that is going to be irreversible. You cannot unsee what you are seeing. You cannot unbecome what you are becoming. There is a level of strength. There is vision. There is introspection that is happening at such a level of consciousness that when you realize, when you've reached that peak, when you have transformed to that level, accepting anything that you have previously accepted as normal, you won't be able to. You will instantly reject it. Okay? So there is a very important connection here. I am getting that this is not you. This is the person. Hopefully, okay, we are going to see where exactly this person is trying to move things into. I say hopefully because this person seems very lost. So Cap, if you are connecting with someone, you're asking yourself, you're coming to this reading with a thought, well, what is happening right now between me and this person? The message here is not that this person, there's anything really important about this person as it relates to your spiritual journey. The most important aspect of this message for you today is that this is just accessory to the actual evolution that is occurring for you. There is something much bigger happening right now, and it includes this person, but in such a small way that one day when you look back on this whole chapter, you are going to kind of chuckle to yourself and realize, oh, okay, I see that they were part of the process, but not part of my story. And that's what I'm getting. So please take that as it applies. This person is trying to work through something, but it's almost like a mirror. I'm getting they are showing you something about yourself, showing how far you've come. It's like they're a marker for something greater. So let's go ahead and just see. This is deeply spiritual, Cap. This is deeply, deeply spiritual. It's almost as if this person or this need for connection was the catalyst for some realization for life purpose, some realization that you are meant for more, some realization that in some ways you've been wasting your time. That's how it's going to feel. I'm just using, I feel there's, Cap, I feel like I am trying to be force-fed dozens of messages at a time. My word choice is not meant to be taken literally. It is sort of the feeling that's coming through. So the waste of time wasn't actually a waste of time, but that's how it's going to feel. Why did I put this time there when I could have XYZ? Let's see here. One more. We're going to do one more shuffle. One more shuffle, please, for Cap. What's going on here? Okay. What's going on for Cap, please? King of Pentacles on the block. So this person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, connecting with possibly ex-spouse, ex-partner, ex-boss. Someone shut themselves out. Someone decided something was not worth working on, waiting for. An apology will be coming in. You're very focused. You're very focused, Cap. You're going to shift what you're waiting for to something else. There could be Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio in your environment, a friend, a dear, dear, dear friend. And if this person is not someone from your past, this is somebody new who reminds you of someone from your past. This is a very tender relationship. This can also be you. You being patient and kind with yourself and only allowing into your heart space what you actually want, with whom you actually desire it. Something here was not worth it. In the best case scenario, we do have this feeling of excitement. So it's, Cap, whatever you've released, you have released it knowing that something better is coming. Underneath the deck, we have the Tower. scorpionic energy, like we mentioned. This is tremendous. This is a huge shift. You are bringing this into your space, Cap. You are doing this, right? The Tower is neither good nor bad. It is what it is, and it is a tremendous upheaval of a previously stable situation because it felt stable but wasn't actually stable. So this could be a mindset shift where you had a belief about something or someone that is being completely uprooted. This could be a tremendous change in how you spend your time, where you work, where you live. This is something sudden. This is the aha moment. This is the moment of clarity. It makes sense, and it's not really comfortable, but you see it coming. The Tower comes after the Devil. So this is some kind of an unhealthy attachment or a repetitive attachment that was causing harm that you were involved in. There was something here. You saw it coming. It was the source of tremendous temptation or pain. It felt like a trap. It felt like a trap. Jenny, Mark, Lewis, Fiona, Bill, Danny, Trina, Corinna, Philip, Linda, Cindy, Minnie, F, Frank, Filipino, Millie, so underneath the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So remember, Cap, at the beginning of this reading, I mentioned to you that Spirit was asking me to use a couple decks that I haven't used in quite a while, and this is one of them. Okay, this is the Dreams of Gaia mini deck, and the meanings stray a little bit from the original tarot. So the Four of Wands typically reads as a celebration, but in this one, you see that there's an archer and they're taking aim. The overall energy here for you is you are taking aim towards the Four of Wands. You are taking aim, keeping your eyes on what it is you want the future to hold for you. Cap, if you are connecting with somebody and you've resonated with the spiritual aspect of this reading so far, I cannot reiterate to you how small this connection is compared to what you are undergoing. This is a tremendous awakening, but not in the typical sense that you've heard previously about the dark night of the soul and the awakening of your higher self. This is something that there is no language for. And I'm not sure, I'm trying. Believe me, I am pretty good with my words, very cerebral at heart. I am trying desperately to find the words for you, but there are no words that I can find right now to describe to you exactly what you are undergoing. Transformation is part of it, awakening is part of it, shifting is part of it. But it's like as if all of those things were to meet together in some ultimate portal. It feels almost like there is something reaching out and trying to touch you. It's the most benevolent hand. It is the most at peace energy I can feel. It is warm. It is absolute. It is one of many. It is untampered with. It is pure. It was here before us. It was here before there was a presence. It feels ancient, but it's older than that. It's reaching out, Cap, and I really, that's as much as I can feel it. It is warm, it is both hot, it is cold, it is everything. It is the sublime, it is eternal, it is unfathomable. It's more than anything. And as if with the tip of its finger, it's just trying to lightly graze you and just give you that jolt to just sort of remind you that you are part of this. You are part of the greater. You are part of not just spirit, but what made spirit. The Eight of Wands. Rising from the ashes. If you've been connecting with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, you're trying right now to kind of revive your emotions for something, trying to get back into the creative endeavor of something, trying to get to the root, to the heart, to the origin of something. You are in that space right now. This is a tremendous transformation for you, Cap. This person, King of Pentacles, is blocking you right now. You may have a child with this person. This person may be childish. This person is underdeveloped. This person is a very young soul. You are transforming. You are sage wisdom. You are tapping into, you are realizing there is a tremendous disconnect between you and another person. And if this is an individual who is, not romance, this is career, you are just understanding now that in order for you to be fulfilled doing what you do, you have to pave your own way. This is entrepreneurship. This is about breaking away from tradition for some of you. The typical route when it comes to marriage, this is about breaking from tradition. Doing something that feels right because you see it. There's a vision you have, Cap, that you can see, that other people can't see. This person may be a Gemini or a Virgo. If you are looking to get pregnant with somebody, okay, there may be something that they are not telling you about their ability to have children. The best case scenario with the Three of Wands is, this is coming through, this is strength energy, but look at the way this is death. This is about you being excited over the fact you see past the horizon, Cap. You could be connecting with a Scorpio, but more than anything, you are expecting a tremendous shift. You are overcoming some sort of a block, overcoming this. It was attempting to weaken you, but you've tapped into this higher level. You are being reborn. Phoenix rising from the ashes. You are being reborn. You could be connecting with a Leo or a Scorpio. Look how beautiful this is. You are being reborn and you are protected. The snake symbology is very interesting. Here I'm getting that it is deeply protective. Deeply protective. Whatever darkness has enshrouded you recently, Cap, the reason you are cloaked in darkness right now is to protect you from something that is looking for you. I know that sounds ominous, and it is not meant to be in a negative light. The reason you have been shrouded in darkness recently is because this was almost a way to protect you. There was something, an energy, a person, an event, something that was sort of looking for you, looking to make things harder than they needed to be. And this dark phase, this dark moment, this darkness, Lisa, Tremaine, Lyndon, Edna. It was meant to protect you. The reason it's all happening with the Two of Swords, We've got death again, scorpionic energy. An all-seeing eye. You were, look at this, with the Two of Swords being in the reason it's all happening, you closed off, somebody closed off their heart space. They closed off their heart space. They went within and they got stuck because they got so fixated on their thoughts. But when you look at the way death is being shown here, you can see that there's a third eye right up here. It's about going within, and while you close yourself off to your senses, you have other senses that are heightened. It's almost as if somebody felt the need to shut off, go into meditation, take themselves away from people, or at least what people expect of this person. They pulled away because they needed time to understand something deeper than the why. There's something deeper here than the why. The reason it's all happening is because somebody has realized their potential does not stop here. The Queen of Wands. Disconnect. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm hearing Cancer. This is about somebody pulling away. The Queen of Wands can be a witch as well. Somebody deeply spiritual. This is almost High Priestess energy. Capricorn, this is extremely powerful. I'm trying so hard to find the words and not sound so general and convoluted and mysterious, but I can't. I'm trying, and it is just so deeply spiritual what you are either undergoing or about to undergo. Please keep in mind that my readings can be very predictive. So if this does not resonate for you right now, if you are kind of at this phase of the reading, okay, the rest of it could very likely unfold for you. Okay, this reading is meant for November. This is deeply spiritual. Wands is energy. For some, you are realizing that you are very drawn to nature. A spiritualist at heart. And what is coming in with this King of Swords, you could be connecting with a Gemini, I'm hearing Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting Virgo very strong here. There's a lot of Earth. There's the Earth Mother, Empress energy, Libra, Taurus. Pregnancy for some, you are really trying to focus here on working with somebody else to plant the seeds for something greater. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Someone, you are trying here, Cap, to become better at being yourself. Who am I? What is this for? There's patience here. There's beauty here. There's self-care here. You are working with somebody else, but this ultimate outcome is also meant to be for you. There is something that you haven't, it's not even an attachment. It's not an attachment, Cap. It is some sort of ultimate truth you are feeling is waiting for you. A life purpose, a divine calling. This isn't something you're asking permission for. This isn't something you are asking someone to give you or even asking someone to help you create per se. You are just asking somebody who is involved to align themselves to the purpose you feel they share with you, because at least for now, you guys share this path. This could be the closing of something. And if it is the closing, if this is the divorce attorney, if this is the leaving the marriage behind, this is going to work out. There will be cooperation here. There has been a lot of waiting recently, but overall, somebody is going to realize that the longer you wait, the longer you are pulling yourself away from other priorities that need attention right now. I'm hearing yes to pregnancy. I'm hearing yes to an amicable split. I am hearing a yes to working very closely with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, working closely with someone who generally is not, they usually communicate rather than act. This person will be putting in effort. If this is someone that you are developing a relationship with, this person has very tender feelings for you. They are waiting for the ending of something to happen. But you will be seeing in the near future an expression here of the desire to partner with you. 8 of Pentacles is being clarified here. Wow. By the Queen of Swords. This is an intellectual pursuit. This is, for some, you are meditating. For others, you are taking on a more cerebral role in whatever hobbies you've been taking up or any tasks that you've been taking at work or at school. Sorry about that, Cap. But you're taking a more cerebral role when it comes to what you do for hobbies, for work, for school. You are also working on your intellect. You are perfectly aligned. Four of Pentacles. This is deep friendship energy. You will befriend yourself. You will have a friend come through for you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a fear here. Not that a love won't work. That could be. But it's deeper than the love. It's whether it was meant for you. Whether it was a mistake. Whether it was a waste. Justice. This is judgment, but it's justice. Judgment, justice. Justice could be the name of somebody as well, I'm getting. This is the sun. This is energy. This is nurturing. This is a beginning. For some of you, this is about becoming a student again. This is about going back to school. This is about working on yourself, working on your spiritual journey, working on your gifts. You're tired of wasting your gifts. You're tired of sharing yourself, sharing your time, sharing your energy, sharing your spirit, because you have not been using your gifts to do so. In the outcome, there is something that you are going to see bear fruit. Okay, Cap? There is something here. Is it a message? It's not a message. You may find yourself dreaming more. You may find yourself receiving many, many signs. 11s, 4s, 7s. Pay attention to feathers. Pay attention to feathers. For some, wow, what an image. I'm getting birds. You might have been noticing birds more often. It's not that birds are never around us, right? But it's almost like you've just noticed that there have been more birds than usual, or noticed groups of birds. Notice the calls, the songs. I'm not sure, for some of you that's your animal totem, it's your spirit totem. I'm envisioning you, Cap, as a tree where you are becoming deeply, deeply rooted. Deeply rooted. The origins, it's like you're reconnecting to source. You are beginning to realize and come into who you are. You thought you knew who you are, and in some ways your experiences have led you to believe that you are a certain particular person. But you are realizing that while there may have been some truth, all those experiences did was show you all the things that you are not. And it's almost like you are becoming a student to yourself again. So let me pull 2 cards for guidance. Two cards for guidance, please. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Put everything into what you feel is the skill you offer. If there's the partnership that you are connected to, the skill set that you are working on. Knight of Swords. For some, this is about communication, or this is the effort you are putting into a partnership with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or a connection with somebody that you feel you have been avoiding or that they have been avoiding. This is the time to actually speak. This is the time to bring it back from what it was. Please take it as it resonates, Cap. This is a different sort of reading. This is family, this is effort, this is teamwork, this is work, but this is more than work. This is life purpose. This is more than partnership. This is soulmate. This is more than love. This is the ultimate. This is something you've realized that you thought was true is not true. And now, in terms of all of this energy, Judith, Claudia, I'm getting names, y'all. Cynthia, Sylvia, Scarlett. I'm getting F. I'm getting all the Fs. Fs or PHs. All of them. The guidance here, Cap, is to continue pouring effort into what it is you are currently doing, and not effort insofar as stressing yourself out. There is nothing to be stressed about here because you've already cracked the code. You are about to be touched. This is about to become irreversible. In a good way, in a very good way. Have faith, be comfortable with where you have begun your legacy. Be comfortable with this person who you have handpicked. Not just you, but Spirit has handpicked this person, this job, this life purpose. Pursue it with all of your might. If it is what you feel is the most aligned you have ever been, that is not a coincidence. The angel answers, please. This is the other deck I mentioned I have not used in a while. 3 angel answers, please. 3 angels answers. 3. Forgiveness. You and someone else may have had a falling out, but forgive them for yourself. Because you know what they say, you don't forgive the person for them. You don't excuse their behavior. You forgive them so that you can be free of what has happened. Forgiveness. Realizing that what has happened cannot be changed. It was not the right thing, but it cannot be changed. And instead of sitting there and ruminating and focusing on it, you will move past it for yourself, because nothing gets to live rent-free in your mind or in your heart. forgive yourself as well. For some, you may feel like you have put your time into something or to someone that was not worth it. It was worth it because it brought you here. This was all meant to unfold this way. Yes. 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 Within the next few months. For some, if this is pregnancy, you can expect some news within the next few months. If this is about a job opportunity that you have recently begun or applied for, within the next few months, within the next 3 months. I'm getting within the next 1 month, 6 weeks. I don't typically read timing, but it's just coming through. 6 weeks is when the process will be complete. Something has already taken off. This might be sort of like an employee evaluation. This could be about meeting that person in the next few months. I'm getting for many of you where the seed has already been planted, you will begin to finally see the kind of results you were expecting within the next few months. But whatever question you had coming into this reading, if it was a yes or no question, the answer is yes. And it has something to do with forgiving someone else, forgiving yourself. And where time is involved, please expect some kind of growth or newness or results or answer within the next few months. All right. So Cap, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for being with me and allowing me to connect with you. I apologize for the occasional breakthrough sounds that have come in, but I refuse to stop. We really were getting someplace very, very significant here in your reading today. I'm going to go ahead and jump now into the extended reading if you will join me there. The extended readings are generally how the person that you're connecting with feels towards you, their intentions towards you, the guidance with this person, and the most likely long-term outcome with this person. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this reading, there is definitely an individual here that you are connecting with, but it goes much deeper than that. So in the extended, we will go into that. In the guidance, we are going to spend a little bit more time trying to unravel this spiritual journey a bit more. All right, so if you feel like you really resonated heavily with the spiritual journey, we will cover that in the extended reading as well. Okay, you can find the link to the extended reading in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section below. You can also find the link to my website where you can book a personal reading with me if you would like. But besides that, Cap, I am just so blessed and grateful to have been sitting here with you and connecting with you. Thank you so much for the privilege of being here with you, and I will see you in the next reading. In the meantime, I pray that you stay safe, you be well, and I will see you then. I'm sending you all of my love, Cap. Thank you so much for being with me.